Let's now shift focus to education matters, where a section of leaders from Northern Eastern region are calling for a mind shift among pastoralist communities in a bid to promote academic excellence. The leaders who met in Nairobi say communities need to refocus from engaging in unending conflicts to exploring dispute resolutions, mechanisms and interventions that benefit younger generations.
My name is Ismail Adan Khalif. I'm the chairman of Golbo Schools. This is a school which we intend to build in the next 1 month in Moyale, in a place called Konkom. The purpose of us building the school is to empower children or the community through education. The school we intend to build is a school of excellence. We have recognized the importance of education, and that is why we have decided to undertake this project. We had raised money to build the school privately through a funds drive, which was presided over by CS Ukuri Atani, assisted by Governor Mahmoud Mohammed. We intend to start the construction in September. The reason why we are now calling this press conference is to emphasize to our community the importance of school education. You are aware we have endemic conflicts in our county every other time, and we are of the opinion that this is as a result of lack of knowledge, lack of education. As a community living in the north, we always experience perennial conflicts. This perennial conflict is affecting the standard of education in our area. One of the main reasons why we want to build this school is to change the thinking of the community. And the only way to change the thinking of the community is to empower them through education. It is targeting pastoral communities because we are doing in the middle of Marsabit County, in a remote place called Konkom. Konkom is a place in Nanau location. We are deliberately putting the school in that isolated place because we want to pool the pastoralist. We want to pull several counties into that school at the end of the day.
I'm happy to be here today to have a way forward after we did some funds drive through our able CS and our governor, County Marsabit. We had at least raised some money, and we are now here to embark on the construction of the school. This, as you know, in our pastoralist areas, we generally have, poor foundation for most of, our children in education. They don't value education very much, and therefore we are targeting through this school to make sure that our children, who are being misused in the war fronts and some other petty issues which brings clashes among the communities, and we want to divert them from that to this very important program of education. In this modern world of today, people have let those issues of clashes and fighting and whatever. Now, the fight is in the pen, and therefore we are bringing our people to learn, have education. And mind you, this is not a school, if you say a school of excellence, it doesn't mean that it will only cater for those who are able to take their children there for learning. But we shall also have a scheme of sponsorship and all other things to cater for the poor pastoral communities to take their bright children which were not able to go to other schools. You will get a child who was studying in primary school, who passed very well, and then is admitted to a national school and is not able to go. Then the parent will raise some small money and then give him a sort of bike, motorbike to sustain the family. So, this is because, they were not able to take to such, a school whereby, there's high fee payment and whatever, transport itself is a problem. So we are bringing the service of, these prestigious schools, which we hear in, the other part of Kenya to this, our area. And this particular school will be serving Mandera, Wajir, Marsabit, even, Cielo, Samburu County, all these areas. and I'm sure it will tap a lot of talented children.
As professionals from pastoralist community and northern part of Kenya, we will want to invite them to such project, whereby this is a unifying project. It brings together pastoralists from Wajir, it brings together pastoralists from neighboring Mandera, and also communities living in Marsabit County. So instead of concentrating on other projects which is not benefiting the community, we invite them to bring their children to this unifying school, so that we will stop fighting, perennial fighting, which is very historical. Our forefathers have fought so many years. There is nothing beneficial in these fights, and we will invite all professionals, and including the leaders. Please urge our people to really insist and take their children to school, so that this mentality of fighting will come to exit this region of Marsabit County. Thank you.
Siku ya leo tumekutana habari ya masomo hasa katika Northern Kenya. Shida iliyoko ni mambo ya vita. Hakuna haja ya vita, tusomeshe watoto wetu. Usalama ndio muhimu, maendeleo inaletwa na usalama. Usalama ndio kitu ya number 1. Ukipata usalama, watoto wanasoma, watu wanafanya biashara, kila kitu inaendelea. Kwa hivyo naomba watu yetu mahali pote wako wadumishe amani. Wadumishe amani, wakae kwa amani, wote ni wandugu. Hakuna haja ya kupigana. Muhimu ni wasome. Watoto wasomeshwe na wakae kwa ndugu. Kila kitu itakuwa mzuri. Asante sana.
We have found it necessary that for you to have an effect, for you to have a mark on life of these northern people, we better start changing the young generation, because education is only investment that can pay the best interest.